Hey guys, ECRG here. Today we're going to be talking about why clinical research tends to shut down during the holidays, specifically after Halloween. Coming right up. Hey guys, ECRG here. Today we're going to be talking about why clinical research tends to shut down during the holidays, specifically after Halloween in the United States. Now, even though these holidays are specifically to the United States, it tends to affect everywhere in the world because a lot of the companies are United States based, and the United States is where a lot of the patients are enrolled for the studies. So there are a few reasons I have here that why everything seems to shut down after Halloween. If you're looking for a job, not going to happen. If you're looking to enroll patients, very rare after Halloween. If you're looking to get your, study off the ground, very rare. You're probably going to have to wait until middle of January, February for things to start picking back up again. And we've talked a lot about the PTO and the overall vacation culture in the United States and how it is different than other places in the world. Well, after Halloween, the United States has two major holidays. Getting into the first bullet point I have here, the major reason is holidays, why clinical research tends to shut down. You've got the two major holidays here in the States. You've got Christmas, which is in December, and you've got Thanksgiving, which is the third Thursday in November. The third Thursday in November is Thanksgiving. So it changes the exact number date every year, but it's always the third Thursday in Thanksgiving. And Christmas is usually the 25th, and then you've got New Year's in January. So you've got those two major holidays, three major holidays, depending if you count New Year's. But everything seems to shut down because of those holidays. Those are the major holidays where people are usually off of work. I know the major companies always have those holidays off. They may not have any of the other holidays like Columbus Day or Veterans Day, but for sure they're having New Year's, Christmas, and Thanksgiving off. That's pretty much mandatory. And those are the major holidays that are actually practiced here in the United States. Like I said earlier, there are other holidays, Martin Luther King Day, President's Day. But for some reason, these holidays are the ones that for sure people are going to be off of work. So this is true for research sites, research clinic. Hospitals may have less people working on those days than usual. So this is the time where everyone takes advantage and is able to actually mandated to actually, not work on those days. So that's one of the reasons why clinical research shuts down. And Halloween is the last day in October. So once that happens, it is all downhill. And it's not an immediate, abrupt shutdown. It's gradual. And the climax of it is pretty much after Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. And then things start to pick back up again in January, second week of January, and all into February. So if you're looking for a job, I do not recommend you look during that time. Do not get discouraged. And that's going to take us into the second reason why clinical research tends to shut down. Everyone is using PTO before the end of the year. A lot of companies, and you may have seen our last video on this, a lot of companies have policies where if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. So a lot of people are struggling to put their PTO in at the end of the year, just trying to use those days so they don't lose them. So you've got hiring managers, recruiters are out. They're not going to be able to get back to you until January. They're working short weeks. Some people take off the entire week for Thanksgiving. Some people tack on more those PTO days to Christmas. And so if they're taking off a lot of those days when they're in the office, they're going to be either playing catch up / not really trying to work that hard, just trying to make it to January. So PTO usage is at an all-time high during the holidays. People just trying to use it before they lose it. And also, that the Christmas holiday, you get a few days off for sure. That's a great time to tack on an extra PTO days so you can go on a much longer trip than usual. So a lot of people plan longer trips around those holidays. And they already know things are going to be slow. There's not going to be as much to catch up on when they get back. So that's two major things you've got to think about and why clinical research tends to shut down after Halloween. You've got the major holidays and you've got PTO usage. And then the third reason is it's about the money. The budgets are ending. They're coming to a close at the end of the calendar year. People aren't really trying to spend a whole lot of money at that point. Things are winding down, and, new budgets are going to come out in 2018. So they're not really trying to, waste their 2017 budget at that point. So budgets are going down, and, that's that. So clinical research as a whole just tends to wind down. Mainly for the first two reasons. You got the major holidays where you've got everybody working in clinical research, whether it's the site personnel, whether it's the CRO and the sponsor, they're on holiday in the USA. You've got people using PTO, once again, at all three levels and all across the country using PTO. And then budgets are typically ending once December hits, and then a new budget is going to come out January, February. So got those three reasons there for you. Just summarized them at why clinical research tends to shut down after Halloween. If you like this video, guys, like it. If you disagree or agree with anything I say in this video, please comment down below on that. Interested to see what you guys think. If you guys have noticed that clinical research tends to wind down, maybe you guys have been applying for jobs in clinical research and you just kind of get lost in the shuffle during that time. People don't get back to you until much later. You have to follow up 5 and 6 times just to get a response. I'm sure a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about here. So comment down your frustrations down there in the comment section. Interested to see what you guys say. As always, guys, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell next to the subscribe button. That lets me know and you guys know whenever I release a video. So please do that. As always, email us at eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com. And that's it for today's video, guys. Take care.